Coming up next is DC News number 68, and we've got stories on Wonder Woman, Aquaman getting married. Huh? We've also got stories on Bruce Wayne running a casino. Huh? Oh, Flashpoint. That's what I'm talking about. Also, creative changes with Legion of Superheroes, with Birds of Prey. We've also got the possible return of Wednesday Comics, and Fables is going to have superheroes. All that coming up in 60 seconds. It's the end of the Fantastic Four as we know them. Fantastic Four 583 is shipping this month, and supposedly it's going to be the death of one of the members of Fantastic Four. Because of that, Fantastic Four is our Hero of the Month here at Alternate Reality, which means all of my trade paperbacks and back issues are 25% off all month long. All my softcovers, all my hardcovers, all my essentials, all my masterworks, everything. 25% off all month long. So come on down to the store and celebrate the death of a member of the Fantastic Four by saving 25% off here at Alternate Reality.
Notice how the networks don't tell you about DC Comics. Making better Americans. Here's Comic Book Man and Bo.
Oh, outwitting Batman is my sole delight, my joy, my heaven on earth, my very paradise.
DC News, episode 68, Gurgle Pie.
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
DC News.
the DC Universe, best universe of them all.
And
we're coming to you from Alternate Reality.
The Image Universe is
which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood.
Where my mom and my dad.
Alternate Reality, where all new comics, including all DC comics, are always 15% off every day for everyone. Our first story up, creative changes on this book.
Already? Jesus Saiz will be taking over as artist on the book beginning in May. So yes, the book can't seem to keep an artist longer than 6 to 8 issues.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's kind of weird. But actually, Jesus Saiz is a pretty good artist. He's not a spectacular, really amazing-looking artist, but he's steady. So maybe that'll help.
Okay.
And Gail Simone's fired up about it.
Speaking of creative changes, this book is about to take on a big new talent.
Phil Jimenez signed an exclusive with DC so he can draw and co-plot adventure comics and probably also Legion of Superheroes. The only reason he said, the big reason he decided to sign this exclusive, because he loves the Legion. And so now you know, if you want to get a creator to sign with you exclusively, offer him something he really, really loves. And Phil Jimenez loves the Legion. Which means...
Does he really?
Yes. What was that limited series, the 12-issue thing that he was going to do at DC before he left for Marvel? What was that thing called?
I don't remember.
It was some kind of imaginatory, fable-ish kind of thing.
Oh, maybe, yeah, I remember that.
Maybe he'll finish that since he's back over at DC. You got like 4 issues left of that thing, which is sort of hanging out in limbo.
Okay. One of the things we do here at DC News is we like to say things like they'll never, ever, 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 ever do another Wednesday Comics series. You know, like this, Wednesday Comics. And Bo is here to tell us that, no, they will never, ever, ever do another Wednesday Comics, because Bo told us that a couple of DC News is back.
They said they would never do another Wednesday Comics. Unfortunately, Steve Rude's wife on Facebook said he's doing a New God story for another version of Wednesday Comics. DC hasn't announced a sequel to Wednesday Comics.
Well, then Steve Rude is insane.
One of them is lying.
Somebody's crazy.
But actually, the trade for the big, huge, massive book for Wednesday Comics is selling quite well. It's doing really well in bookstores, and so maybe that's the factor that maybe pushes DC over to the edge. But you would assume that they would have announced it before Rude announced it on Facebook, of all places.
Okay. Flashpoint is the big Flash event that's going on this year. It's actually sort of kind of started with this issue. This is a prequel-y thing. But Bo's got all sorts of Flashpoint information that you're going to want to know. Like, they're never going to do another Flashpoint.
No, they're never going to do one. But since Francis Manapul is drawing it, since Andy Kubert's drawing it, I'm assuming a couple issues are going to be late. But
what else is new?
This week, DC's been releasing a lot of teasers. One of the teasers suggested Bruce Wayne, instead of being Batman, is running Wayne Casinos. There was a teaser about someone losing their ring. We thought it was Green Lantern, but it's actually the Flash. And during this little limited series, Wonder Woman and Aquaman will have to get married to prevent a war between the two countries. We've also heard something about what if his spaceship didn't land, which either involves Superman or the Martian Manhunter.
Well, he didn't have a spaceship.
Or Abin Sur. No, I think it was
Sur.
Abin Sur's spaceship. What if his ship didn't crash or something like that? Okay. But they've been releasing it now. Say Kubert's probably has the first 2 issues done. So we're assuming by the time the first issue shows up, he's maybe 2 issues ahead of himself. But we don't know.
For those of you who are wondering why Bo is talking about all this stuff, doesn't seem to make any sense. Flashpoint redoes the timeline in the DC universe.
Everything changes.
At least temporarily, because that's the point of the thing. The timeline in the DC universe gets all messed up, but I'm sure it would be straightened out at the end of the series, but you get to see all this what-if stuff otherwise. Or this just imagined stuff, as I should say. In the DC
Elseworlds.
universe. Elseworldsy stuff. No, not previews. The DCU online game, which has got huge buzz.
The commercials are on TV right now.
Commercials are on TV right now. It's got huge buzz. And the comic book is coming out very soon.
February the 5th, I believe.
Yes.
It's first week of February.
26-week bi-weekly
26 weeks. It'll tell the story of Lex Luthor cutting a deal with Brainiac, which will not only destroy Superman, but apparently also destroy humanity. Now, DC's been previewing at least about first 4 or 5 pages of the first issue, and I'll be really honest. I looked at it. I have no interest in the book now. I did have an interest, and I looked at the first 5 pages and went,
Who's the artist?
It's Howard Porter, but the art doesn't look like Howard Porter did it.
Well, he was a good artist. on
He
Justice League.
was, and I'm looking at this and I'm going, this isn't Howard Porter. Who the hell is this guy? So,
Last story we've got takes us into Vertigo, our one Vertigo story. Fables, number 102. No, not this one, but Fables number 102.
Fables 102 will start a 5-issue arc, which will take some of Fabletown's favorite fairy tale characters, and it'll turn them into, of all things, superheroes.
Woo!
All 5 issues will have a golden age look to them. They're going to be doing some classic DC covers, reimagined with the Vertigo characters involved with it. So I'm assuming Bigby Wolf may be turning into, let's say, Batman. And
Well, is this going to be these characters turning into DC Universe established characters, or are these going to be new characters?
These are going to be just superhero characters in general, but the books are going to sort of hint. They're going to make you. You're going to look at the covers and you're going to go, oh, I remember buying this book. Oh, I remember buying this book. Oh, okay. But yeah, superhero stuff. Golden Age superhero, cool stuff.
Okay. Well, look out for that. And while you're looking out for that, be sure to stop off at the store's website, where you can check out all the news that Bo sends me.
Who knows where their website is? Who knows?
Well, Sarah knows where the store's website is, but I don't know if Sarah can actually tell us where the website is. So let's just go to the tape.
Do I have to do everything for you? www.myalternatereality.com.
So stop off at the store's website and check out all of the news that Bo sends me that I post up. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And Bo.
Saying bye. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.